What's up everybody? Today I'm going to start a new tech showcase series. I want these videos to be much shorter than most of my other videos, and the idea is just to share and explain some of the cool mechanics that Rivals has to offer. These are going to vary in difficulty, both in execution and implementation, but I'll try and explain these things along the way. To start this series off strong, I'm going to showcase two of my favorite pieces of tech in the game, baby dashing and tilt boosting. As a quick disclaimer, these vary in usefulness across the entire cast. I'll explain why and give some guidance in the video, but find out for yourself how useful these techs are for your own character. With that said, let's start with baby dashing. Baby dashing is the act of dashing for only one frame. Here, you can see that my character slides along the ground in a standing position, and for all intents and purposes, I am in a standing position. This means I can perform any standing move while sliding forward after just one frame. This includes both tilts and jabs. I will be showcasing jabs in this video. Here, I'll show a quick comparison of how far I go when I baby dash versus how far I go when I baby dash jab. This varies from character to character, but FullStream here sees the most benefit. You can see I go a bit further with my baby dash when I jab, since FullStream's jab already moves him forward. And since the rest of his jabs also move him forward, you can really see the difference when I use all of my jabs. This is how far I go when I baby dash, and then I do all of my jabs after I've lost the momentum. This is how far I go when I baby dash with the momentum. Since baby dashing is dashing for one frame and then having your stick reset to neutral, one way to do it is to flick your stick left or right for one frame with relatively low sensitivity. I didn't want to adjust my in-game sensitivity for this tech, so I learned how to do it this way. Another way is to have your sensitivity set really high and slightly move the stick to the side before returning it to normal. There are no tricks to doing it with these methods, you're just going to have to practice. However, you can also baby dash by buffering it out of a move. If I perform a falling aerial, I can buffer a dash during my recovery frames. As long as I return the stick to neutral before my dash animation actually begins, I'll perform a baby dash. Since Rivals has a generous buffer window, this makes the tech much easier and useful for falling aerials. So, given that this tech can be a frame perfect input, you can imagine that it is hard to get consistent at. However, with practice, it's a very practical piece of tech, and it becomes all the more consistent when you master buffering it out of moves as well. It's already extremely useful because it lets you approach with a jab, and jabs don't cause parry stun for the person who gets parried. So this is essentially a really safe approach tool at close range. However, when combined with the next tech, it becomes even better. So let's move on to tilt boosting. Tilt boosting takes the momentum from whatever jab you're canceling and puts it into the tilt of your choice. This means that your tilts can reach further with a tilt boost than without it. Here, I'm canceling FullStream's third jab with a tilt. This is how far FullStream's jab jab down tilt goes without tilt boosting. And this is how far it goes with tilt boosting. You can even turn your tilt around if you input the direction correctly, but this can only be done on hit, whereas you can always tilt boost forward even if you don't hit someone. In order to tilt boost, input a direction after buffering the jab you are trying to cancel. Input forward for forward tilt, down for down tilt, and up for up tilt. Note that you can tilt boost any jab that gives you momentum. Before, I showcased FullStream's third jab, as it gives the most momentum. But here, you can see a small difference in a non-tilt boosted second jab versus a tilt boosted second jab. Most of the time, you'll probably want to tilt boost your last jab though. This tech not only varies in difficulty, but it is actually impossible for some characters to perform. For example, FullStream benefits a great deal from tilt boosting, and it's easy for him to perform. I believe he has at least a 5-frame window. However, characters without any momentum at all in their jabs, and for some reason Arcane, can't perform it. This means over half the cast can't tilt boost, which includes Clarin, Absa, Eliana, Sylvanos, Maple, Shovel Knight, and Arcane. However, for those that can tilt boost, they can use it for different ways of approaching, can react to their opponent's DI and adjust their combo accordingly, and cover different tech options as well. For example, Forsberg can tilt boost his up tilt to surprisingly cover the platform here. Forsberg really showcases how the two techs can come together to form a unique tool in a kit, but there are other characters like Edlis who can put both techs to great use as well. And almost every character can use baby dashing efficiently, even without tilt boosting. And that's it for this video. Please give me your thoughts down below in the comments. Did this video help you? Should I have elaborated more on something? Do you have suggestions for future tech showcases? Whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.